Hello everybody, if you're watching this video, you probably had your home on for sale here for the last 60, 90 days, and things didn't go the way you planned. I just left John and Sarah's home. They had their home on the market for the last 4 months, and they were telling me about the experience they had. Let me know if this sounds familiar. When they first put the home on the market, everybody was very excited. They got a lot of showings and a lot of feedback, and everybody said the home was terrific. But yet, after a few weeks, they did not receive any offers there. So their previous agent recommended, the market's changing, let's adjust the price. And they did. And it seemed a little weird to them because that's what their neighbors sold for 6 months ago. And their home wasn't as nice as theirs, but they went ahead and did it anyway. Finally received an offer. It was low. And after much discussion with all parties involved, John and Sarah couldn't help getting the feeling that the buyers really feel they just want to give their home away. And that really frustrated them here. So they decided to take their home off the market and just put things on hold. Well, this is very common experience when the market starts to shift. And I want to share with you, like I did with John and Sarah, 2 reasons why this happens. And if you still choose to want to make a move, I want to give you a very winning solution that will work very well for you. Well, one of the main reasons why we saw this shift right now is, for years the federal government had the interest rates artificially low for just much too long, and it caused this wild swing in the market with upward prices. And of course, right now, they're forcefully putting those rates up real quickly, and it's doing exactly what they want, and that's putting a little freeze on the market. The second reason why this has happened is the buyer's psychology there. Just like we saw the emotionally driven market going upward with buying homes as is, no appraisers, paying way above market, the same exact thing happens with the buyer's emotions when things start to shift. And what starts to happen across the entire marketplace now in widespread is just about every home buyer is saying these phrases. We're just going to wait and see what happens. We're just going to wait and see what happens. That is code for we still want to move forward, but there are just too many forces telling us not to buy a home right now. So now I want to talk to you about your home here. If you still want to move forward, what is one supposed to do? Just keep lowering the price? Maybe go through the same process all over again, hoping for a different result? Well, this is exactly what John and Sarah asked me. And what I shared with them is what I call the winning solution. And that is this: the very thing that was driving prices upward were the buyer's emotions. However, that is what everybody is ignoring right now. And everything you have to do now this second time around is to focus on the buyer's emotions. Now, that doesn't mean manipulation because nobody wants to feel sold. What that means is this: that in the last 6 months, the home buyer's reasons, their needs for why they wanted to buy a home, they haven't changed. The only thing that's changed now is how the process of delivering your home is going to be done to them. See, what everybody is focusing right now in the real estate community is this: doing it the same way they've done for the last 30 years, the last 20 years, the last 10 years. And this is a great home. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,000 square feet, great neighborhood, a lot of upgrades, great value. That right there is doing the exact opposite. It's actually repelling the home buyers because they have these questions. What about the market? What do you think is going to happen? And the only thing they're hearing from people saying, market prices always go up. Interest rates will eventually come down. You could always refi. It's a good investment. And it just makes the buyers retreat, and it keeps them frozen to not take any action. So if the home buyer's needs haven't changed, what has changed? Again, how we present the home. And it has to be presented in a story form process. Now, if you think of Hollywood, every movie, every reality show, chef show, they all know the value of that emotional connection that you need to have with the consumer, because that is what drives people. How does this parlay into real estate? For the last couple hours here, John and Sarah went through this process here, and that's this. John, Sarah, tell me how you chose Laguna Niguel, the city that you chose to live in and raise your family. I know why I chose it, but I want to know why you chose it. Took very copious notes there. Then I asked them about all the communities they saw, How did you land on this one? What was special about this one being the one? This plan 3, of all the floor plans that you had a chance to get, why this one? What makes it so desirable for you? The location, the neighborhood, how does that play out? Um, Probably the fun part we have is when I ask them, you lived here for a number of years, tell me something that only you could tell because you lived here. Then they thought about it for a while, and then they just started letting loose. They're telling me how every weekend there's about 13, 14 children that play in their cul-de-sac here. And it's really been phenomenal for the relationships that the kids have acquired over the years there. There's a variety of ladies in here. They have bunko night. They have book club. And over the years, they've really connected all different walks of life, but they really got that sense of community here. And then they finished off with how there's some responsible young teenagers here that volunteer to babysit because they know how important it is for the couples to go out on date nights there. See, what I like to tell everybody is this may seem simplistic. However, over the last 10 years or so, it was not necessary because the market was doing all the heavy lifting. See, if you're watching this video, I want to introduce myself. My name is Joe Duenas. I'm the owner of JZD Properties here in Laguna Niguel. And since 1988, I've had the good fortune of helping over 1,100 home buyers and home sellers go down this journey. Now, one of the things I specialize in is getting started in the home buying, home selling process really is easy. However, everybody gets stuck somewhere along the road. I know how to get you unstuck and comfortably move forward. If this is something that you're planning on doing, putting your home back on the market, I would welcome the opportunity to have a discussion with you and talk about this process, talk about you, of course, your home story more importantly. Until we meet, you take care.